is, and to know that you can rewrite it any moment.
I think the one thing that I'd like to say is don't let anyone ever pull you down. If, like, whatever people say, we women are not less than anyone else. We're all sheroes, and we may not be flying men in capes, but we sure are super women flying in capes. Thank
I would invite you all to, with an open heart, know thyself, which is similar to what Bridget is saying and our colleague here. But most importantly, to thine own self be true. Follow that. You are connected to Almighty Creator, whoever and however that looks. You are. Follow that guidance, not anyone else, because your path and your story may look different than everyone else, but it will be the right path.
Thank you. I just really want to appreciate all of you wonderful ladies. You've just inspired us so much, almost to the point of tears sometimes. And I'm sorry that I came a little late. I just wanted to add a little something and then ask a question. And I found that, talking about women's empowerment sometimes gets men agitated. But I'm glad to see that there are a few men in here. And I've learned from experience I've learned from experience that we could use more men, we women could use more men in what we are trying to do, because if the men get to understand that every woman used to be a daddy's girl. I found out with most men, even the most violent of men, when you ask them if somebody did that to your daughter, what would you do? Even if they wouldn't do it because with us they feel like we are competitors, life gets complicated even in the family. But I've realized that when the men realize that they have a responsibility to help us, because the evil that they don't help us overcome, their daughters will experience that evil. It motivates them to join us. So I just want to encourage every woman here that we've got to make the men realize that no, they are not the enemy. They need to join us for the sake of their daughters and their granddaughters. Because that enemy that they don't help us fight today, that evil will leave tomorrow and it would enslave their children. So what I wanted to find out from you three wonderful ladies is what other things, you're doing to help men get more involved with what we are all here doing today. Thank you.
Chain, there are two links, the male and the female. If you break the female but you haven't broken the chain of the male, there is still the chain. It will take both to unshackle the world and create something new.
I read a saying, and I thought it would be very opportune to share it here in this forum. I came across a saying that it's non-father's job to teach his little daughter how to be a lady. It's the father's job to treat her like a lady.
Yes.
One small thing which I feel very strongly about, that what's really going to matter is how the mothers bring the boys up at that grassroots level, when they're small, when they're just growing up, understanding things. It's what kind of understanding of women or what kind of respect they're going to teach the boys to give the women, the girls. That is very important. It has to start from grassroots, not when they're grown up and